Hi guys! Welcome to my very first tutorial. I am going to show you how to make these little mini prima roses that I did on my last layout for lasting memories. See these little roses right here? Let me see if you can see that. That little rose right there, I made that myself from a combination of other tutorials on YouTube. I wanted to share my very own how I make mine. So this is my tutorial on my fake prima roses. For my roses I use this, and it's a EK punch, I believe. Yes, EK Success Punch. It's, I think, like the medium. But I just take a piece of scrap paper and I cut out 4 of these flowers. Last one. There it is. So you just cut out 4 of these, and then you take a paintbrush or something with a round end and you cup them around. Just cup each of the petals around. This is for the first one. This is the inside petal. Just cup it around and curve all of the 5 petals, and then twist it and pinch it until you get the look that you want. And then when you have what you want, pinch the very bottom. Just pinch it to the smallest that you want. This is for the one in the middle, so this is what it looks like. And then I take my hot glue and I shove some in the middle just to set it. Ow, that was really hot. Be careful with your hot glue. It's really hot. Just to set the middle just a little bit. I'm going to put too much in there, but that's okay. Then, for your next one, do the same thing, but cup it just a little bit bigger than the last one. Like, don't roll it up so tight, because that one is going to go inside this one. This is going to be the second layer. So you still cup it like you did the last one, and then see I just left a bigger space in that one. And you take your first one and you put some hot glue around the very bottom and put it inside and pinch your edges until you get the look that you want. Then you take your next layer. See, I have too much glue in that first layer, so don't put as much as I did in that first layer because you can see the glue in there, but that's okay. Okay, then you take the next one and basically just cup each one of the petals very lightly. Or not at all, even if you want to, but I like to cup mine just a little bit. And then do the same thing as the first one and put glue on the bottom. And put that one inside the next one and kind of alter your petals so they're not just all sitting on top of each other. Pinch those together till you get the look that you want. And last one. Do the same thing to this one. Just cup them, curve them in just a little bit, just to give them a little bit of shape. You can also do this with a Cricut cut. These flowers are, let me measure this one. It's a 1-inch flower, so if you cut your flowers at 1 inch, you should get the same size flowers. I've also done this with the, I'm pretty sure it was the George in Basic Shapes flower, and it came out pretty good. I don't remember what I did with that flower. I would show you. Do the same thing, just glue it and pinch in all of your petals, and then you take some tweezers. I just have my little tweezer bee tweezers, and you go in and turn out all of the petals on the bottom. I do all of them. I've seen other tutorials where they only do the 2 bottom layers. I like to do all of them. You just grab it on the end and pull it down, and then kind of, unless your things are really round, you'll get a crease. So what I like to do is pull my tweezers up with it so it curves round. This is going to take a long time. I wish I knew how to edit my videos. I would cut this part out or speed it up or something. But this is my first tutorial, so I'm going to see how it goes and hopefully learn how to edit them. So sorry guys, bear with me. I'm excited I got my new tripod today, so I was able to make this tutorial on video instead of a photo tutorial. And then just push them down a little bit, and then go ahead and go in and do the next layer of petals. See, now your flower is forming. This is the second layer. Okay, now the second layer is done, so you can either leave it like that, see if it'll focus, or you can keep going. I like to keep going, and I just do them smaller and smaller as I get in towards the middle. Only pull them out a little bit as you get in towards the middle because it's supposed to be closed. So now these I have tried to put in my book, my scrapbook, but my page protectors, they squish it. So I'm going to have to put that last page that I showed you into a shadow box and put on the wall, because I don't want to squish my flowers. It doesn't look like a flower anymore. So I was kind of mad that it's so 3D, but it's so pretty that I'm just going to put it on the wall anyways, because it's a really pretty page. So here, now I'm doing the very middle, and see I just twist them out, and if they don't twist that much, just push them down. That's what I do. Just push them all down with my finger. Now I only have these little ones in the very, very, very middle. Just twist those out a little bit, if they will. Sometimes they don't really like to. Like this one doesn't really want to. Alright, now I'm going to take some of that glue out of there. I don't like that glue. It turned yellow because it was on all night. My heat gun was on all night. So don't leave your heat gun on all night. It doesn't come out very pretty. Alright, so there's my flower. See? Now, what I do is I bought this one from Hobby Lobby. It is the Paper Studio. It's a little 1-inch, I think. Let's see. A little bit smaller than a 1-inch, but this one I take another piece of scrap paper in green, and I punch out this one. It's kind of a star shape. This is for my leaves. This one, you can do any kind of star shape for this. It's just the leaves. I've seen a lot of different kinds of leaves. And then I just push in the middle and kind of crease these a little bit. Give them some shape. On my last page, there was no leaves. I used a little white flourish underneath instead of a leaf. And then I went and I bought this punch for these, because I really like how they look with leaves. And you put just a little bit of glue on the bottom and put it right in the middle. And there's your cute little flower. And so either before or after you're done with your flower, you can ink the edges or use stickles. I really like using stickles, but on this one I might ink my edges. Let's see what it looks like. I'll do it in some pink. This is kind of a purple flower, but I'm going to ink my edges in pink. Just to give it a different hue or whatever. There we go. And look how cute that is. It came out really cute. Now I would go and I would put stickles on random edges. Now, second thing that I wanted to show you was making flowers with these, the Prima Got Milk bottles. These are really, really, really tiny little flowers. See, they come out really small. And they come in a few different little colors. I really like these flowers, and usually I would just use them flat. And then I found a few videos on how to make Prima flowers, and I saw one that was making them out of these bottled flowers, so I wanted to try them, and since I made some, I wanted to show you. This is how small these came out, and I cut the leaf in only two because they were really big for these tiny flowers, so I just put 2 little tiny leaves on each one of these. And so this is the one that I just made, and these are the ones that came out of the little bottle. They're really cute. I'm really excited about these little mini ones. I really like them.